everyone, welcome back to my Twenties platform. We're back again. On our previous episode, we had a game kind of session where it was 20s versus 30s, and the 20s won, right? Myself and you won, right?
Since we recall a different
Anyways, okay, if you're new or you're just watching us for the first time, this is my 20s platform. We bring people that are in their 20s together to come and share experiences, about their day-to-day activities, what they go through in different, phase of their lives, so that we that were in the stage can also learn from it. On today's episode, I have with me here, gentleman and lady. They will introduce themselves, but I just want to give us a brief intro as to what we'll be talking about. So basically, there's this popular saying that says that if you want to go far, you have to learn from those that are ahead of you. So we have with us those who call quote and unquote our seniors, that are not in their 20s. So they are here to share, some experiences with us, how they went through this stage, their learnings, their mistakes, things they wish they knew. And just let us to understand that age is just a number, really. It's more about living life and doing what you really want to do. And then Bimbo here is in her 20s, but then she'll also be be chipping in as to relating with their experience and just be rubbing minds together. So I'll start with the lady, of course. She will introduce herself. You tell us your name and what you do. So please, you have the floor.
Jesus, my eyes is pushing me.
Don't be shy.
Yeah.
What do I do? Okay.
Say your name now.
Okay. My name is Abimbola. I'm an advertising practitioner.
Okay. Nice to meet you. And
Thank
you're in
you.
your 20s.
Of course, I'm my 20s.
Thank you. You, sir.
My name is Oluwasola Kinyemure. Me too. I'm a brand manager.
Oh, okay. Nice to meet you. Sir?
Yes. My name is Olamide Oshibele, and I am a businessman.
Entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur. Okay, so I'll just be throwing the questions to you guys. How is life basically being in your 30s? Starting with. I can understand that feeling.
Yeah, so who wants to go first, me?
Yeah, that'll be good.
Okay.
I'll project.
Well, first of all, I'm getting older. The face is not looking...
That's
but,
fresh.
we have to get older. So it's good, you just know that you're coming older and you need to be wiser and you need to be conscious of things you do, things you say, and how you live life. You know that you have to let go of some things I used to do in the past. So look on to a brighter future. It's just early 30s, so it's not as if I'm 38, 39,
Not even 35.
Okay.
Just early 30s. So life is still coming up. Going up.
Okay, what about you?
I think the word for me is responsibility. You just got into a phase whereby you're not only responsible for yourself. If you are married, though, you're looking at probably a wife, child, or something, and you just see yourself as more responsible. I need to make good use of money, not just save per se. How can I earn money and invest and get good returns on investment? I was part of a platform recently, and they were telling us that you cannot say you are financially okay if your returns on investment cannot take over your bills. So that is where we are all planning to get to by all my income, not my salary, my financial return, my returns on my investment.
Not with our 8% per annum.
You see, but then you have to start from somewhere. So that is it. Just that responsibility. Like, okay, things I used to do, I can't just say Friday I was going to flex and just forget about it. I have to make.
Why does that sound like you're throwing a shit at those of us in our 20s? So does it
I
mean
want to go and flex on the Friday.
So does it mean that we in our 20s we are not responsible?
We are very responsible.
You are very responsible.
It depends on the background you're coming
You are
from.
very responsible.
Yeah.
I'm just saying
smarter
that.
decisions.
I just wanted to be sure. Oh, we don't make smarter decisions?
Well, a lot of them don't
A lot.
make wise decisions in their 20s. Like, we are just using money to do, for example, You just, for example, buying lottery items when you don't truly understand the value of money yet.
So would you say that was you when you were in your 20s? Oh, okay. Now I see where that came
But the
from.
funny thing is, I was not like that, man. Oh, I'm still in my 20s. I'm still in my 20s though. In my early, I'm still
If it's
in
not
my
money,
Okay, so
it's
right
something
now,
else.
what do you like reconcile with what he's saying? Do you agree with it? That
No, I feel like at the point where I am, I wish I, as in my early 20s. It's not like I'm in my late 20s. You don't give it. But I wish that I had taken time to enjoy myself
Oh, cool.
because
You're still flexible.
I'm not.
Really?
It looks like I'm, but I'm not. I'm not flexing at all. I've not even had time to like say, okay, let me enjoy life.
The work.
I wish I had.
But I feel like that's relative. What you mean by enjoying life is relative.
Yeah.
Because even when you have the luxury of time, I don't know, things will just come up and.
Or maybe I would say your definition of enjoying life is what.
Yeah,
what
exactly. So what do you mean?
What do you mean by enjoying life?
Rest when work is not going to kill you.
So you can take leave, right?
Ah, my
That's
dear, there's
fine.
leave and there's leave. As I'm speaking with you, I'm on leave. But I've been working my ass off.
Wow.
There's leave and there's leave.
Okay.
My office, you can't take leave because you know our kind of work. Clients will still call you. You still need to meet clients. So there's no leave like that. I wish I had like in my 20s, like when I was 20, 21, not even work. Enjoy myself.
They will not pay the
Do all
bills.
those things that
Who
I'm
pay
supposed
the
to
Yes.
bills to fund that enjoyment?
But you know,
I think what you need to do though is just like it's a common word. I hope it's not cliche. Be intentional about it. If it's that once in 6 months I'll be deliberate about taking a vacation. I'll go to a new place.
Exactly.
I'll hang out with my
and I'll
friends.
switch off my phone.
Exactly.
That part
I
has to
can
be
imagine. I can imagine a situation where you're on leave and you're outside the country. No one can call you.
Call you.
Anything.
Actually,
They will
true.
WhatsApp call you.
I mean, what if you switch
What's
off your
up,
phone? I mean, there's supposed to be
No,
something.
when you
else
say
on it.
I'm
It's not
outside the
working.
country, you're not reaching.
Is this part of the conversation?
Yes, now.
You're not
the thing
reachable.
is-
You're
So
outside.
the thing is, right? If your client can't reach you know when you're dropping a mail and saying the return mail when they send you a mail, you're like, for urgent inquiries, please reach me
out
on my
to-
WhatsApp.
No, so we don't do that. So when I'm going on leave, you hand over
Hand
to
over to
somebody.
someone
So
else.
in that automated mail that the person gets once they send you a mail, the email address of the person they're supposed to, reach out when you're away is there. Not you're not supposed to put your WhatsApp number or
Okay,
anything.
so there's no handover in my case.
So what if your enemy dies? Won't somebody take over?
Exactly.
That? Anyway, now next to the next question, moving on. So do you guys think like 20s, 30s, 40s, whatever, it's just a mindset? Did anything really change when you move from being 20s to your 30s? Did anything change, say, mentally, psychologically, physically, or it was just a thing of, age is a number, like we always say? Shall I go first now?
Okay, when I was turning 30, there was this consciousness of, okay, I'm no longer young, you're getting old. And at the same time, yes, life, everybody say age is not a number. Let's not deceive ourselves. What we can achieve now, let's try and achieve it. The risk you can take, 20-somethings, take the risk. 30-something will not be able to give you the opportunity of the flex. You might still take it, you can take it, but then what is at stake is a whole lot more compared to when you were in your 20s and all the like. So my own advice is, if you are ready to go for that master's in your 20s, go for that master's.
Exactly.
If you want to relocate to another country, relocate. Whatever you want to do, even if you are in your 20s, try and eat it, do it. So that it's not the time that you are now 30-something, you are not like, I never can tell what happens in the future. Laws can change, rules can change, immigration policies can change. So whatever you want to do now, just do it.
Yeah.
There is no saying that, I'm not saying those in 30s or 40s, it's not the end of their life, definitely. We've seen time and over again that anybody can achieve anything. But the truth is, certain things are done better at some certain ages.
Actually, alright.
Sorry, I'm going to go a bit Christian-like or so. You cannot be a worker in a church and you're going from one marathon vigil to another marathon vigil, blah blah blah. You cannot when you're in probably your 20s. And once you get married, have a child, things change. You cannot really serve God as much as you want to.
Now that is no reason for not getting married now, because I mean you have to share your responsibility.
So there's some things that are better done. The age favors you, time favors you, everything. So just do it. So because as I'm going to 30s, time is going.
Do you also agree, Andy?
Well, yeah,
did you observe any change, or do you think
Well, for me, I believe the right time to do anything is now.
No.
There's no. I don't procrastinate anything. Like my wife knows. Don't be. You're already saying tomorrow. I say, what is now? Do it now. So, well, I remember a couple of years ago, I told myself, I pictured this scene where once I'm 30. I already have a child. It's going to be a massive party. Ooh, 30. Ooh,
can't have it all planned out.
It's a lie. 30 was calm, chilled.
At the age of 25, I'll be married.
Exactly.
How old are you now? No, wait.
My
How old are you now?
My dear, I just
How
clocked-
old are you now?
Wait. I just clocked 26.
Okay, you have
yesterday
passed
or-
Okay, you have passed it.
So we all have
It's on the way. It's on the way.
We just visualize things and like, once I'm this, once I'm 25, once I'm 30, it doesn't work like that. Life doesn't work like that. You have to make hay while the sun shines.
So is it that life doesn't work out like that, or God's plan is different from your plan?
I think both.
it means
Both.
same actually.
Yeah.
I mean, when
The
we
race
say
is
life
not
doesn't,
for
when we
the
say life doesn't work like that, we mean that. I mean, at the end of the day, who controls life? It's God, right?
Yeah, and life also happens personally too. What if, you want to marry at a certain time? What if you haven't found that person? What if that person is not right? What if you're not ready?
What if the person is not ready?
Exactly. What if the person is not ready? So a lot of factors come into play.
Yeah.
Well, when I just entered 30, I was like, it was just nothing. Just entered the 30. Then, siblings in that you'll not be making, because they have a group, you'll not be making some like jokes and like say, I'm sure we won't get it. Like, really,
sorry.
like, I won't even answer. When they drop those things, I'll have to read and say, what is it? I'll quickly get it. So sometimes they like throw digs at me like, this one that I got it. What far? Remember that I had help. I had help, but and again, priorities. Priorities change. Like I don't know.
I think the older you get, actually.
Priorities just change. I remember so many things. Like so many things have changed. Like I don't know. It's just unconsciously. I don't like when I was younger. I always wanted the best of everything, and that's where I always plug my money into. The best things, the best clothes, the best phones, the best gadgets, the best everything. Well, now you look at life differently, you make smarter decisions, you spend your money wisely, and you have dependents, the normal life.
Goes on. You were going to say something, Shana?
Yeah, I wanted to say, like, what that question, like, Ramdas chipped in. The truth is, some people planned it, and that's how it is. Sincerely, we cannot deny the fact. As some people have stated how their life is going to run, and they've been able to hit all the milestones. And some people, some of us, we planned it, we envisioned it that as they're leaving school, I'll get this job, I'll get that job, I'll be so good, I'll be okay, I'll go for vacation. And here we are, still struggling to go to Calabar or Tinapa to go for a vacation.
Oh, good.
But then, all the same, all things are still working together for our good.
Yeah.
So,
as long as there's life, there's hope.
There's
So
hope.
can still be achieved.
And sometimes when we were naive, sometimes because some of those plans or things were just unrealistic.
Maybe because some other person wants
it. Or maybe because those people that got it, they had some certain information. Because knowledge that you didn't have access and they had access to. And were able to make better decisions. So that when you were trying to make some certain decisions, for example, some people probably they didn't know much better. People probably regular university for masters, and some people had better information and probably go to an Ivy League school, which after leaving an Ivy League school gives them a better opportunity to get a better job. Yeah, these people have experienced it.
Yeah.
So, and you that you didn't know about it, or you thought that I'm going to Harvard is I don't have the money, but then somebody had the knowledge that I don't have to have the money, but I can just apply for a scholarship. This, that is done.
Knowledge is powerful.
So knowledge is very, very key. I know sometimes you talk about the issue of mentorship, and when you have mentors and say instead of you going to this, you just do it this way, do it that way. It makes things faster.
Yeah, that's why we brought them here, so that all those things that you did that you felt like you shouldn't have done.
Yeah. So for example, when I started working, I just had this mindset of I'll save a particular amount of money. I was not really interested in investment or per se, or I was not avidly looking out for investment opportunities and platforms. Meanwhile, if you are just taking a step to look out for investment opportunities and platforms, probably before you even get married, you'll have had quite a lot of money that you can even say you can fall back on. And instead of saying, you say, let me go and do fixed deposit, or let me go and do treasury bill, or so. You didn't know that maybe there's an app you can plug into, or someone that you can just speak to, and you can buy a stock in Zoom. I knew people in my church that had stock Zoom since like 2016. And it was just, if you're not part of the group, and you didn't know about it, you wouldn't have known. And you just say, in your mind, the best investment you're making that time is that fixed deposit that you bring 8%.
Yeah,
Meanwhile, some people are making smarter, are plugged into the future, and they are doing things better. So sometimes the knowledge is so key. Having the right connection to the right group of people, so that the money you are making, thank God, as you know, your salary of last month is not the same salary of this month, because inflation has they're like 7% or I don't know 9% of 16 has taken it out already. So knowledge, to me, I think in your 20s you can really make some good investments. And most of us, as you are climbing the ladder on the investment in our 20s, you are climbing the ladder, you are getting promoted. Don't increase your cost.
And get carried away.
So, because I got promoted, don't increase your expense.
Still earn like you were on your old salary.
Yeah, so that you can put a certain amount of money.
But I don't think it works like that.
Well,
I feel like the more you grow, the more things
Your
you got.
responsibility. Even the only thing is that your taste increases.
Your taste
Like,
increases.
you're wearing a new pay. I can change bag.
You cannot carry the same size. The same thing I was wearing when I was going to
That is
You
where
know
what they call
that you
delayed gratification.
Exactly.
So that the ability to just say, you know what, I deserve this thing. I deserve a new phone. I deserve a new bag.
I deserve to move out of ring
and live
because they've been abusing me. I'm going from Ikorodu to Lekki. I deserve to move out.
So I was just denying myself. I was just denying myself a bit. Not for a long time, my dear. Trust me, not for a long time. It's just for a while. It's better you go through the struggles now than you do that later.
Our seniors, while they are pouring in on us.
So that's just my own comment.
I mean, there's so many things we would have loved to have to talk about. Okay, I have one question to ask before we wrap up. You were going to say something?
Yeah, I said that delayed gratification is, it's something a lot of people don't.
It takes a lot of discipline, actually.
Yeah,
it takes a lot of
because
especially when you see your friends, your age mates that are like, and you're like, I can't.
You look at some things a lot of people are enjoying now. They just look at it now, enjoying it. But when that time comes, you now think that I should have just denied myself some certain things so that I can get some certain assets instead of just putting my investments in liability. Because a lot of all these things we put money into are liabilities.
True.
They take from you. They don't add to you. So I think you should
Our seniors have
plug yourself in
spoken.
things that add value to you and cut yourself out from people that don't add value to you.
I think that's very key because okay, so I've been living my life all by myself, all by my wisdom and all by by God's wisdom. God, I know me. What a lot of. So the truth is, when I started having people that mentors in my life that have shaped my life, I think my life has been different over the years. Because they be like, I'm like, what do you mean the leg? I want to enjoy my life. I want to buy. Hey, don't buy all these things. Okay, why don't you buy this? See next year, you see that the rate would have increased. You would have messed us up. I'm like, oh, really? You can buy for job.
Wow.
But so my
Olamide was saying that in your 20s, priorities were like, I want to use the latest iPhone. I want to be like the Joneses.
He knows. At least
I know what to do.
first hand.
When you see on Instagram, where everybody does like good
I'm
stuff.
like,
But,
Bone straight.
I'm like, when will I not start doing it if I don't do
but
it?
it's not a bad thing. If you have the money, if you have the resources, fine, do it. Enjoy yourself.
But just you don't get carried away too much. You could keep some.
Yeah.
And
Once
still
in a
flex
while.
some.
Yeah. Once in a while.
But you see a lot of people once they get it, just
They
go
just
all out
want everything
flexing.
at once, and they go back to point zero.
Exactly.
Is there any fun memory from your 20s you'd like to share with us before we wrap up? Just one each. Fun memories. Or something you missed about that you were doing in your 20s that you missed.
It was fun.
Hey, I did not get that
How
one.
many did you have?
How
many?
Is it like you had one part time? Like
No, the thing is, I didn't understand what it means to feel. I didn't really have emotions. I just go in, flex.
Going
a
in
bit.
where?
like
No, I mean
relationship.
relationship.
Oh, okay. Let's take on.
The way where your mind is going, I'm not.
I guess what you need to do, like, I'll just enter in relationship, not counting the cost, not even like.
I just want you to be specific,
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to
I get tired.
Don't get
I
me
use-
Like,
my friend, I get tired easily. Back then, I get tired easily.
So like 3 months or 4 months,
Exactly.
Once
once we're in school, we are flexible, everything, lovely. Once there's holiday, it goes smooth, man.
wow.
I don't know why.
Ghost mode.
I don't know why.
You're a player.
I won't
Please,
say that.
what's your own
player.
fun? What's your own fun memories?
When I was still dating my wife, I think it was fun.
What made it fun? What?
Always go to different places. We'll go out Sundays. We can go to ICA. We can go to cinema in Lekki. We'll go out. So at that time, love was shocking. I mean, when you're like getting your love is on steroids. It's
Yes, shit.
So it was really, I really knew those things.
It can still be done now. It's too late.
Yeah, so that's what they say. Life is in stages. Dating is that. I was telling someone that people always tell you once you start listening, the next question they'll be asking you, when are you going to get married? So for me, I'm of the opinion that there are blessings that come with the dating stage. Like enjoy it. You guys
And
get
that
to know
is
to
when-
because you're not living together. You're excited to see the person.
yes.
So you're excited to explore different things with the person.
And I
the
believe,
memories
that's the whole dating period is when you get your answer. Do you really want to go to the next level, or if you don't see a future, like those were the. I think for me.
Yeah, but don't be too fixated on. I understand.
Okay.
Date with a purpose, but don't be too fixated on that next stage of marriage. Enjoy that process. I feel like many times people are too focused on, we're going to get married, and then your mind is all about let's get married. It's not all relationship that even leads to that stage. And it might even
That's
lead,
why
but
there's
you realize
dating.
that you miss some things in the dating stage. You miss maybe some conversations.
Create memories.
Some
That's what
moments.
I'm trying to say. You should create memories.
Yeah. Talk about the future, of course. Make plans for it, but
Or create memories.
yes,
But
I mean,
we still have to. We can't rule out the fact that dating would allow you to know.
in creating memories, you're getting to know each other.
Yeah.
I mean, if I can't today, if we say we are going to one big place, maybe we are going to I mean, whatever, one of those big restaurants. I don't want to mention. I can't do fair for them. I'm sorry. And then tomorrow we are going to Yarisi Cat to eat amala. We are creating memories, and I want to see how you fit in that setting, how you can eat with your hand, how you can not feel irritated with people that quote and unquote are maybe commoners or not on your level. Do you understand? So it's about creating memories as well, and also getting to know the person. Are we going to go to a big restaurant and you behave like you're very tush and posh, and then we go to your alamala and you're being rude to the sales girl there? Do you understand? It's all about knowing people in different settings, you know who they have.
Let me tell you one interesting thing. The day I was going to tell my referee that I think we should date too. You know, we went on a date. That date, you want to get some means of transportation in Ibadan. It was Okada.
Both of you rode on the same Okada.
Different Okada. We went to
Okay, sorry. Can I cut you off? I want to say something. God forgive me, God forgive me. I remember one time there was this one guy. I'm sorry, I don't want anyone to look at me somehow. But mainly I went to his place and then we had to take bike to a particular place. We shared the same bike. And from when I was sitting, I was sitting in the middle on my back. I just knew it at that point that I'm sorry, this is not the person for me. I'm sorry.
What happened? Because
Is this sensible?
I think you need to cut this place off.
we are about to wrap up, boys. People that are jumping.
No, you know why?
And
I don't
it's not
know. I don't know, but it's not like I'm trying to be proud. I
But it
don't
just felt
know.
like you shouldn't have carried bike.
I felt like that was not what I want. I don't
on a bike. Sorry,
Don't be frank. I don't know what to get.
You want to get like what?
I just want to get it. Like, what
was the
exactly was
moment?
the like? What exactly was the fact that you're on
So
a
in
bike?
my mind, I'm like, okay.
So if you marry now, I'll be riding bike.
No, I was like, okay, maybe we should have taken a separate bike and not manage on one bike.
Oh,
Okay, that was the issue. Not like you are wanting to have
I
a
just
car.
felt somehow.
But
No,
if you
it
love-
was not. And
But
the
if
funny
you loved
thing,
him, you should.
no, and the funny
Yeah,
thing was that
maybe-
he didn't even have a car then. I didn't.
You
Not
didn't
having
mind
car
not
was
having
that
the car, but the fact
issue.
that
I just felt like if I'm on my own and I want to take bike.
was it cheaper taking one bike if you are taking separate bikes? Was it cheaper?
I don't know. He's the one that paid. But me,
So
I'm
maybe
not
I'm
like
just
this.
sure
I'm
Do you
just
feel it would have been
saving
better
costs.
if he was in the middle?
If it was in front and you were at the back, would you have felt better?
It's just that there's something about me sitting in that middle. I don't like it.
So why didn't you talk? Like,
Yeah, like,
just
ah,
I
let's
guess
just
maybe
take
she had to
different
experience
bikes.
it first. To
I don't like when I sit in the
I'm
middle.
just,
I feel
I'm
it
just
makes
that
me
was
feel
that
small.
was the like I mean the
No, we're still dating after them.
call it
No, you
chaos
don't
moment.
understand. We're still dating after them. We still continue dating, but in my
oh
mind,
god.
I knew that. Later, I
You
got
know,
a car.
I've actually
Like,
taken
no, I can't.
yellow bus with the person I was dating at the time, and we lapped each other. So no, that was not even a matter of we did not have money. It was conductor does not have change. The tea fare was 15 naira. We had just 150 naira, and then we had 1,000 naira notes, and the conductor did not have change. And then we had to lap. I mean, I enjoyed it. It was fun for me. I mean, because before then, he even had a car. So we're always riding in his car. So it was a new experience entering public transport and we're even lapping. I mean, I felt like, oh wow, this is nice. Not that I felt comfortable, we felt comfortable. I mean, but that's, I mean, it was just a one-off thing. But I didn't think anything of it.
But I think I really appreciate it. I mean, creating memories. Those are things you really
Yeah, no,
like.
but it's not a memory that we like. I'm sorry, no, it's just I'm being honest
It's
here.
nice to experience something that is out of the ordinary.
You don't have to do it every day. It might just be a one-off thing, but you do it for the fun of it. Not
I mean,
because you
I've
can't
been
afford.
driving for a while, but I've entered Okada a bit more.
No, you know, but it's not at that
Okada
point,
bus.
Seth. I was still, we're both just starting our life. But there was something about, I don't like, there's something about.
I think you don't like the guy, Jared. That's
No,
what it is.
I
no.
felt, yeah.
No.
Well, I know
no, I
some
swear.
ladies
It's
will
not like
never
that.
jump
No,
in
but
car with you and go out.
I think that's the
Some-
only guy that.
Will not date if you don't have a car. So some ladies
No.
are.
But I just
Yeah.
hope people that give those rules. I mean, if you date a guy because he doesn't have a car, I hope you have a car.
I mean,
yourself.
I'm telling you, why
Because
do
you
create so much high
you
standard?
can't dish out soul truths. I'm sorry, this is my opinion.
Yes,
You can't dish
I-
out soul. I mean, you don't
I
have a
agree.
car.
We're
you
all
want a guy
in
that-
this life together.
I don't understand. I mean,
Some
if
ladies
I'm
like-
talking, I mean,
Why-
very
I don't even send that those
equal
kind of
rights, please. Let's be fair.
Why must there be?
Are we done?
Equal rights.
Why there be that?
But to be honest, I just want to correct. It's not like I think that was one of the best things that I really liked. Like when we broke things off, I got slimmer. But like me that slim, I got slimmer because
I only did not blame you.
as in,
Okay. I think we've come to the end of this. I mean, this is a very interesting conversation. If we continue, we'll be chatting us, but there are just so many things to talk about. We want to thank our seniors.
which senior?
It's just small.
I beg you.
I think,
Early
but
entered it.
We learned some things. They taught us about, being responsible, managing our resources, delayed gratification, and understanding times, the stage we are
Creating
now.
memories.
Yeah, I mean,
like
people always ask me, your YouTube channel is about my 20s. What happens when you're in your 20s? And that's about also understanding times. This is what I can do now that I'm in my 20s. When I'm in my 30s, I don't know if the channel name will change. I don't know if the mission and vision of it will change. But then, right now, it's fulfilling a particular purpose and it's, living its time. So, I hope we've been able to learn one or two things.
I hope so too.
Thank you so much for coming.
You're welcome.
Really enjoyed this episode and the previous one, the games we had. Thank you. Don't worry, we're going to be giving you your ticket to Afghanistan. That's the prize for winning the game.
I'm not against it as long as we all go.
No, you're the winners now.
We all go together.
No, you're the winners. Please enjoy.
God's work will be done.
No, thank you. We'll pass.
One of us can go and share the
Please please comment, share.
And
Want
subscribe.
want to have at least 200 subscribers now.
200.
Yeah, at least
500.
Okay, yes, we want 500 subscribers.
500.
We want all our videos to have at least 500 views as well. Please help us comment, like, share. Tell us what content you would like to have. Tell us if you like this as well.
Yeah.
Thank you.